Spencer lays it in. Shooting 44% as a team. That three. Staying in front of Josh Christopher there. Oh, tough three. And Isaiah Stevens bails out Miami.
It's a screen and cut by two other players, and they've gotten great productivity out of that.
41-point lead for the Warriors. Stevens, nice finish. Completes the three-point play. To follow up on your point about Aimaq, I know you really liked him out of the short roll. He had his back turned to Isaiah Stevens there. Really used to be like low, mid-70s was kind of the benchmark. Not anymore. If you're shooting 72, 73% from the line, that's a problem.
I watched a guy get cut after a game because he didn't commit the foul on the guy that was a non-shooter. I think that's in place, Kev, because guys really do tend to foul a lot. And it'd be a 3-hour game.
Yeah. So you have the 10 team fouls per quarter as Isaiah Stevens hits another three. He's got 5 points in 7 minutes. Swider hopping into that three. Oh, baby.
And there's no better passing big in the NBA than Domas.
Well, they've had a pretty nice offseason. You bring Malik Monk back, and then you get DeMar DeRozan.
Fox came walking in, and you know, Fox was instrumental in talking them into coming there. There's a good upside up there in Sacramento. Boy, I tell you what, you talk about a mid-range game. I don't think there's many in the NBA have a better one than DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, he is Mr. Mid-range. Inside, Khalil Ware flushing it through physicality. He's 2 of 8 from deep in the 2 games combined now. Nice drop off. Washington had it blocked from behind.
The inside rebound. It was a good job by Sacramento.
Washington this time. Smooth 12 points much of the second half. It's down to 7. Isaiah Stevens on a lob for Ware. Only beat Team China by 51 points last night as Keyshawn Johnson hits a three.
Isaiah Stevens wears number 50 and handles it for Miami. Past Walsh, who recovers nicely. Stevens sprays it out. And a stroke.
Ware chose Indiana because he saw what Woodson was able to do with Trace Jackson Davis. Woodson said it was
one of the reports you kept reading over and over is he was just playing harder in his season at Indiana.
One of the best talents you can have there from Stevens.
People experience that must be for a young player.
And Jaquez is a perfect example. Just his ability to compete. Just plays hard. He understands how the game is supposed to be played.
Oh, look at that. What a pass and what a finish. Swider just hit a three, and now just hit another.
A quality possession here for the Heat.
That was a good three-point look. It's fair.
That was more of a wiggle.
Stevens up and in. Walsh off the inbound. Couldn't get the layup. Miami winds up with it, and Christopher hammers it home. Boston back within 2. Stevens back after Christopher. Second look from that spot. And he'll Christopher coming back the other way. To his left. Step up three. Stevens knocks it down.
And here he is leading the way for Miami. Throws it up to Johnson. Makes the adjustment, the reverse lay-in.
It is so hard to make it. Like, I look at Jaime Jaquez, and nothing against it. Like, Amari Bailey's going to be a good player. Or could be a really good player. You just wonder. I mean, like, don't be in such a rush, and NIL's really helped that.
Jaquez. 7th rebound for Johnson to go along with 9 points. And the three goes.
Say, give him the horse. He's ready to go. Hat and a horse, and, I mean, separated at birth.
Watch out. Isaiah Stevens.
Tyler Kohler.
Oh! Alondes Williams. But he lost the handle. He's getting it back. Starting to get a little sloppy in this 4th quarter. With Miami extending this lead. Christopher, my goodness. 5 for 5 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
Which way you think where's 20 pounds away from banging in this league? Maybe
He's listed at 240.
Great back.
Larson with the English gets the and one.
Can I guard the ball to point of attack? Can I take the heat out of some type of red? Great backdoor.
Larson hanging, finishing out the rim. Miami.
You saw how well he played that last quarter. You want to see if he could put a second game on top of another.
Lanes opens up. A nice pump fake and the flush for Warren Washington. Stevens, he'll find Christopher open in the corner, and that's the first easy look he has had this game.
On the weak side, that was another really good, solid possession. What
a dime by Miller.
Good relocate by Stevens, and quick extra pass. That's just really good basketball. He did two things well. How gracious the players are and welcoming they are is a really cool thing.
Slider with a knockdown three. Kendra Andrews on the sideline. I'm John Schriffen. We appreciate you spending some time with us here in Las Vegas for the NBA 2K25 Summer League. As Isaiah Stevens offensively
trying to force a contested perimeter shot and keep it out of the lane.
Londa's Williams. Goodness, the dunk of the summer. Good D-by. And even better shot by Stevens. Prosper had the hand in his face.
Pressure on the ball. They're going to blitz him here. There you go. A little blitz right there.
Double team.
Good
finds
job
the big
presenting
man.
Himself.
Where? In the paint. And he said,
everything's a blitz now on the pass and on the dribble. Good cut right there by Williams.
Finds the open Stevens.
So
nothing but nylon from
be part of that Final Four going into the semifinals this weekend. Stevens looking up top for Ware, just like that. We are off and running.
Heat culture and the amount of work that they put in. Again, you and I had opportunity to talk with Karan pregame.
And one.
The finish missed the opportunity for the Heat.
Raptors 0 for 4 to start this game from the floor. Stevens leads it up for Ware.
Mike, how about that luxury?
Like the Raptors picking up their defensive intensity here. Some of the guys are coming off the bench. But they didn't cover the corner three by Josh Christopher.
He can not only duplicate it, he can exceed it. And the reason being is because he's 20 years old and he's very young to the game. You know,
and if they win, those will be your 4 teams. But if they lose, then we got all kinds of scenarios with court differential and things of that nature.
A silver lining to this dark cloud for the Raptors, it would be Carlson. He's been effective throughout the entire game.
His energy has been there for sure. Stevens follows his own miss.
Rowe missed the three. Here's Stevens. And Ware rolling. This time Stevens takes the shot and scores. Burks a 1-year deal. Haywood Highsmith, who the Heat like. 2-year deal, and they're hoping Kel'el Ware can be impactful as a rookie as Larson gets another basket at the rim. Time assistant at Oregon State.
Only took you a while to get Syracuse in,
Had to get him into a Cole Swider's playing, so you knew there was going to be at least one in this game. The three from Isaiah Stevens.
Ron off the microphone and wanted him to be a part of the coaching staff. And of course, when Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra kind of found a home in the Warriors organization.
He's got 12 points so far, 5 of 8 from the floor, 3 assists in 13 minutes played. Ware in the paint gets the push shot. I know there are different names, but same jersey colors and same name on the front of the jersey. This does feel like Warriors back.
Was a little unorthodox. However, the crowd at the JPJ was very happy to see it.
Meanwhile, Rup Stavicius way off the mark with a 3. Transition opportunity for Williams, and he's
so much more effective when you took the basketball out of his hands and put him off the ball. So, in my opinion, he's the greatest combo guard of all time.
Count the basket.
Collins off the screen and roll action in the middle of the floor as Alondes Williams lines up another 3. And just like that, the Miami...
With Memphis pulling it out, beating the Clippers by 1. Well, we have a repeat here in semifinal number 2. A floater goes for Isaiah Stevens, the rookie out of Colorado State. Joe for more.
Well, the good thing about it is we've seen Caron Butler, who's been very animated at this game. He was able to tell me what he thinks about Kel'el Ware and how he...
To this championship game last time out.
Stevens drives, hangs, wild shot, but it fell. Got caught in the air. Wasn't sure he was going to pass or shoot. Out of Wake. LaRavia to the corner. And from the elbow, the shot no good from Gigi Jackson, who scored 20 points in the semis, averaging about 20 per game so far in the tournament. Count the basket for Larson and one.
But you got to love the energy from both these teams. Starting this game off, of course, a lot on the line here, but a chance to win a championship and ring as well.
Larson drives and scores.
The corner allowed the defenders to have to wonder where he was, making room for Scottie Pippen Jr., but Cole Swider answering on the other end. As you mentioned,
Thought going into Summer League would be in the mix for Rookie of the Year in the NBA. Ware gets the slam, and now more people are talking.
Saving that one, throws it right to Scottie Pippen Jr., turns into a bucket for Memphis.
Swider with the long two.
For the Grizz in the paint.
That's how Memphis has been doing its damage, while Miami's been able to make 6 threes, but they get a basket inside there. As Jackson puts up an air ball, and it's Heat basketball. Ware running the floor, and the first-round pick throws it down. Delaware Ware with 10 points.
To the trees, doesn't get in a rush to get rid of the basketball, waiting for the perfect time for Jemison to finish off the lob.
8 assists tonight, 10 yesterday. Basket by Stevens from the mid-range.